heavy, sharp as a fight. Alan steady with the facts, sharp and true. Fuji's fire breaks the calm, splits it in two. Pattison Ave, where the wild hearts run. Talking sports, games, battles, lost and won. Voices rise, break chains, ignite the flame. Fanatic thunder echo in the name.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Pattison Ave Phanatics Show. I'm your patriotic host, Tom Kelly, for this evening. With me, as always, Alan Andracavage.
What's going on, brother? How are you, man? You made it through our second Snowmageddon?
Well, for you guys. It wasn't anywhere near as bad up here.
Yeah, that's what I heard. My mom and dad said they only got like 4 inches. We got about 12 to 13 down here. So,
Gotcha. Mike Fuji will be joining us shortly. He's working on getting home from work and whatnot right now. So I wanted to take tonight. I wanted to talk a little bit. I wanted to kind of take a dive into the Olympics and see what some people's experiences were over the years with watching the Olympics. A lot of people do watch parties and stuff like that. And there's been a lot going on here obviously recently with the Winter Olympics and everything. And yesterday morning, USA beating Canada in the gold medal round. First time in 46 years that the Americans men's hockey team had the opportunity to be standing at the top of the podium, man. It was incredible to watch. I don't know, did you get a chance to watch it at all, or what? Did you watch it on replay? Or
we I missed the original broadcast. By the time we were actually able to get Peacock up and working, it was like they were getting the gold medals put on them, and we're like, oh shit, okay, cool, they won. And then we were able to rewind to the middle of the second period and watch the game from there. And it was an intense game, man. Knowing the outcome took the stress off a little bit.
Which it was highly stressful.
It was. It really was. The Americans, they played a lot of defense. They weren't able to muster a lot of offense in that hockey game. But when they did, they made it. They made it count. And give it up to them guys, man. They bringing home that gold. Upset the Canadian team, who was I'm assuming heavily favored to win. Just the way their offense performed. But you got to give it up to the goalie. I mean, damn. He played a hell of a game yesterday. Dude,
I'll tell you, anytime you hear Canada, the first thing you think about is hockey. It's it. I don't care who you are in this country. You hear Canada, the first thing you think about is hockey. And, for being our neighbors to the north, man, you give them a lot of respect because they play that game as good as any human beings on planet Earth. With that said, on the internet all day, doing different stuff throughout the day, I should say, checking in, you pop on your phone, you jump on social media, you'll see USA Hockey this, USA Hockey that, da-da-da-da-da. And I saw this one, and I was like, I need that for tonight. So I'd like to apologize to any of my Canadian friends, which I actually do have a couple, but this one's for you.
Send a letter to Canada.
Who's it going to?
Canada. It says, Dear Canada, you.
Won't you fly free,
Look, there's Eagles fans get a bad rap for being obnoxious. I completely understand it. I get it. However, when it comes to the Olympics, all of us, doesn't matter if you're an Eagles fan or a hated Cowboys fan or a Giants fan or whoever you cheer for, whatever sport, Flyers fans and Penguins fans, doesn't matter who you are out there. There's when it comes to Vaughn Visay checking in nice, absolutely, brother. When it comes to your country, where you were born, and your country of origin, man, it is so refreshing because it's like your fan base across the entire nation.
Yes. Yeah. It's like just grows tremendously.
Yes. Yeah. And it's almost like, in a way, and when something major happens in our country, outside stuff, I won't bring up any specific examples because this is a sports show and we stay light and we stay. But you can have an idea when it's like, oh, somebody outside is messing with us. No. This is our people, and we defend each other. We stick up for each other. We fight for each other. Yep. And when it comes to sports, I don't know anything about downhill skiing or figure skating, but when my country, from where I was born, is going against other countries, you bet you're behind. I'm going to absolutely 100%. Yes. No, I don't care. I don't care what you're doing. If you're curling and you're sliding across ice to get that thing, whatever the heck it is, because I don't know what it is.
You're not even the guy who pushes it. You're just the guy who does the broom. Yeah. Let's go. Win, America. Win.
Please. Win early, win often. So there was breakdowns. If you'll excuse me 1 second, I have to send someone an email link for the show.
I think I know who that gentleman
is. He's trying to jump on air with us currently. I'm sending Fuji real quick the email link.
Man. We love you, buddy. We love you.
I know that's rude. So hold on 1 sec. John Wagner checking in. Unbelievable. The men's and women's against the Canadian teams in the exact same way. That is special. So special, John. And nothing. And you know, when I'm basically what I'm talking about, USA and hockey, I'm using it almost as a general term. I'm not using it in a men's or women's capacity. I'm using it more of our country. But you know, the women's team is pictured here in front of us right now.
How much that she made when she struck back behind herself and had the wherewithal to be able to move her body around to get that shot. Absolutely amazing. I mean,
look at this. Look at this shot. Yes, look at this shot right here of the women's gold medal winning hockey team with American flags in the background and the people just coming together and them arm in arm. It's something. It's one you have to wait every 4 years for. So it's bigger than a Super Bowl. It's bigger than a World Series. It's something you wait every 4 years for. And then you have the men's team here, which they rally together for Johnny Gaudreau, Johnny Hockey. At one point during the pictures, they brought his children out on the ice. Like they come together for him. Game-winning goals scored by a guy missing a tooth and a half. Like that is, if that's not every American hockey town, God, I don't know what is. And I played a ton of hockey growing up in South Philadelphia. No, we weren't Canada and we weren't on any of these other places, but there was some good hockey that went on in the inner city for sure. And to watch both of our teams, the women's and the men's, take gold was something I'll never forget watching. I'll never forget watching that as long as I live. And let's not forget about the 1980 men's team, but literally players from that team have been asking these more current men's hockey team, can you guys please go win one to take a little pressure off of us? It was 1960, 1980, and now 2026. So you had a 20-year gap and then a 46-year gap between medals in men's hockey.
Just huge. That's a long time. But didn't they have the ban on like professional athletes there for a little bit?
They did.
That was like the big gaping.
Well, 1980 they won with a bunch of college players.
Right.
You know, the U.S. men's hockey team. It's not like you had bullies from the Broad Street Bullies teams and some of those great Boston Bruins players and those great New York Rangers players and you know, guys from Detroit and stuff like that. You had, you know, it was college kids that won. So that in and of itself was really special. Tim Sawicki checking in. TK no math. Come on, Sawick. Give me a little break here, will you? We'll get you on the show one day. We'll see how good your mathing is, buddy. It's good to hear you. Good to hear from you, brother.
Just Google face it.
Just Google face it. Vaughn Vassay checking in. Sucks I got to wait 4 more years. We watched the women's bobsled team push a sled downhill and jump in there. Yeah, I mean, that's what they do when they're bobsledding.
Yep. Dude, I love me some bobsled. I love me some bobsled. That is some anything on the track, like the luge, that skeleton, when they go down head first and they're just going down that ramp 90 miles an hour, they're head first, dude, insane. I give it up to them guys. I love watching that, but my jugs ain't big enough for that. You know what I mean?
Dude, you want to talk about something that scares me? Being head first. Jess brings up a good one. Jason Kelsey in the bobsled. Did you see that? No. Him screaming like a little girl. They shot him out of a cannon.
Oh, I bet they did. Dude, like I said, the bobsled, like anything going down those sleds, like bobsled, luge, the skeleton, like the luge is when they like flat back, right, and they got their feet out there just dangling like crazy. And then the skeleton, they're going down head first. That stuff is crazy, man.
It is. Tim Sawicki checking in. What's in the can, brother? Tim, you hung around us FedEx guys a long time. I think you might know the answer to that one. Vaughn Vassay checking in.
Long cut, my bad. Sorry about that.
100. I want TK to challenge TK in speed skating. Where are we speed skating to, Tim? Old Country Buffet? You know I'll beat you if that's where we're going. Oh my God, we got a bunch of comedians out here tonight, but friend of the show.
I'm glad you brought us into speed skating. Apollo Ono, 2001. Dude, that dude was amazing. It was amazing.
I always enjoyed the speed skating. Obviously, another lifetime ago. I did. I played a lot of hockey, and I was always fascinated with speed skating. Just how quick they can get up to speed.
Yes.
And then the way you can contort your body and do different things to maintain or increase your speed by milliseconds, and that's all it takes sometimes in the Olympics to break records for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was incredible to watch. So Norway took home it looks like the most medals here from what I'm seeing. The most up to date list that I got, Norway was at 41 total, but USA coming in second place with 33. Mr. Brawl checking in. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? Me and Tommy will be sitting on the ice up against the boards after the first 25 meters. As if we make it that far, dude. We'll be like Kevin James in Grown Ups. You want to fake an injury? Yeah. Sean Waz checking in. Good evening. What's up, Waz?
What's up, Waz? What's up, brother?
So, yeah, I watching. It was my Miracle on Ice. It was our Miracle on Ice yesterday morning. To know, watching U.S. hockey and my entire life growing up, every 4 years since I was born, and then watching this team do what they did against the Canadians. I don't know if you're going to get much better than that, in my opinion.
No, and to be honest with you, I was lucky enough. My mom and dad came down yesterday. you know what happened. I was going to come up their way.
Yeah. But your starter on your car, which you finally got out, which I'm very proud of you.
Yeah,
You did a great job.
Had some problems with the car, but you know, I'm mechanicking the shit out of that.
Good. Well, I got people in the green room here, Alan. Let's bring them on here. I see Fuji and I see Ryan Neffen now. I'm bringing Ryan on. If he didn't want to be on, he could jump out, but otherwise, we're bringing him on. What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
What's up, guys? How are you?
So, Alan and I.
Let me just set the record straight because I'm seeing these comparisons of 2026 to 1980. I was 11 years old.
Wow.
I was
in
8.
1980. Okay, they were amateurs. Nobody expected that team to do squat. So for them to go on and beat the Russians, and then I think it was Finland, or I think it was Finland
or Sweden.
In the finals in the 1980 Olympics. That's there's no comparison. I'm glad that they won the gold and finally beat the Canadians to finish in the gold in 46 years. But it's not like these guys were amateurs. This was
right.
The U.S. against Canada.
Well, yeah. Also, at least us on this show, we weren't comparing them. We were just saying the difference in 46 years was just incredible.
I wasn't saying
1980 was still a thought in my, in my.
I'm just getting all kinds of stuff on social media.
I didn't even come about yet.
You were just a twinkle in the eye.
Exactly.
When in 1980 was that?
It was in Lake Placid.
Lake Placid,
right.
New York.
Lake Placid.
Yeah.
Also, Eric Hyden won the gold medal in the speed skating.
Yep.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my alma mater, Father Judge, on going back-to-back PCL titles, beating those Newman Goretti Pirates there.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to scoot through without hearing about that. Jesus.
Congratulations, back-to-back champion.
Congratulations, Father Judge.
And also,
credit where it's due.
Let's also congratulate Sarah Nurse on becoming the first African-American woman to win a gold medal with the American hockey team with the ladies.
Yeah.
From Cleveland Heights, Ohio, where if you pay attention and you weren't born under a rock, you know that's where Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce were born and raised. And I heard an awesome story about Sarah's that you just spoke about, that her parents, they couldn't afford to get out to the game. Somebody actually set up a GoFundMe for them, and they raised $50,000. Was it $60,000?
60, and the Kelce brothers gave $10,000.
Gave $10,000 to that fund, which is just incredible. Tops is making a 1x1 member card of Jack Hughes' tooth. That's that would not surprise me at all. If they could find that sucker.
Yeah. Did you see his girlfriend?
No,
I did. Smoking. Dude ain't got no teeth. Just won a gold medal.
His dentist?
Smoking. Just, anyone who's out there, keep playing hockey.
Sean Watts agrees with you. He said dime. Go ahead, Fuji.
No. Nothing. I was going to say it.
Oh, all right.
I was, but I changed my mind.
So I popped this up before you guys jumped on. I want to do it again because this is one of my favorite memes, little shorts on Facebook that I saw through the entire time. And I half apologize and half don't to all my Canadian friends.
Send a letter to Canada.
Who's it going to?
Canada. It says, "Dear Canada, you."
Won't you fly free,
Chills every time I see it. Chills every time I see it. To your point, Rye, it's the magnitude of the win is obviously not even in the same stratosphere as the magnitude of the Americans beating the Russians and going on to beat Finland in the finals. It's just it's like apples and doorknobs. You can't even compare the two. But this for 11-year-old Ryan and 8-year-old Mike to be sitting there and to watch that, I didn't get to see any of that, and I played hockey as much as any human being when I was in my teens, and I was in several leagues, and I loved it. I've watched American hockey my whole life, and this is my Lake Placid for me,
Right.
because I was able to, and 44-year-old going to be 45 this summer, Tom felt like a kid yesterday watching that. It's so surreal to see something like that, because like Alan and I were just saying before you guys jumped on, this is bigger than a Super Bowl. It's not your hometown, it's not your state, it's your country. It's something that unifies all of us. We're all born here. This is our home, and to watch that team win, that was my Lake Placid, man. It was I almost teared up, but it didn't come, because it was just great to see.
Would you rather win a gold medal, or would you rather Flyers win a Stanley Cup?
Stanley Cup.
Okay.
Stanley Cup. But now we have the gold medal, so now all right, now let's Flyers. Let's get off the schneid here, as they say.
Let's go.
Yeah, that would be complete, because the only team that hasn't won a championship in my lifespan right now on Earth is the Flyers.
Yep.
And my family, if you walk into my mom and dad's house right now and you go upstairs, the first door you're going to enter when you reach the top of the stairs is a room dedicated entirely to the Philadelphia Flyers. I mean, the walls are painted orange. There's posters and plaques and like everything. They have a footstool that's two little legs with skates coming out of it. I learned my first Flyers game I went to was with my mother, and she cheered when John LeClair was her favorite, cheered when John LeClair scored, dumped popcorn on a guy wearing a Pittsburgh jersey. It was one of the greatest. I'll never forget it. So yeah, I have to say, I would like, we could take the conversation now, but I'd like to see another USA gold medal with the Flyers when it's Flyers all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean,
anybody notice John Tortorella was an assistant coach on USA, and Rick Taka was an assistant for Canada on the bench.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to miss Torts and talk there, but I'll
a little bit of sour grapes on the Canadian part there.
Yeah,
I want to talk about sour grapes.
Yeah,
did you see their face when they got
knock on Rick Taka?
No, not at all. Did you see? Oh! Did you see their faces when they handed them the stuffed animals at the trophy presentation?
Yeah, what was with that?
I don't know.
What was the purpose of that?
There's a participation trophy.
Well, I mean, they already
both got them.
Silver medal. I mean, and then you gave them, and you just hand them this other shit.
Well, they both got the bears or whatever they were, stuffed animals. Like,
yeah,
what was the purpose of that?
The way the one guy on the Canadian team looked at him,
I know. I was like,
brought me such joy, because at my core, I'm a scumbag Eagles fan. So when I see another team's demise, I get a little excited, just a little bit.
Well,
just a little bit.
It was nice to see Cindy Crosby, and he didn't look too happy.
Good old Cindy Crosby. Look,
he didn't look.
I was so happy that he was miserable. The last time Canada won, he scored the winning goal. Like, whatever. Like,
I know a couple of Penguins fans personally, and they're diehard for their team.
Your fault.
But Cindy Crosby is to watch.
Did you say Cindy or Sydney? I say Cindy. I don't really care.
I know.
To me, it's America.
There's one of those Penguins fans checking in right now.
Will they take away the First Amendment? As Charles Barkley say, you can kiss me where the sun don't shine.
I love it. Nah, it's so good to see. Just
watch who you vote for.
To see.
I don't disclose that.
to see an American team do what was done in the last several days with the, and look, let's not. We're talking about the men's team. We're talking about all this. The women played lights out hockey,
big time.
And again,
Alan and I too. They kicked ass.
This team right here kicked some serious ass. And Alan and I were talking about this photograph earlier on in the show. To see this team and these women just arm in arm, gold medal on, proud while the national anthem's playing. And American flags in the background. Dude, it really doesn't get any better than that.
Like the Rangers.
A little bit. I wasn't thinking like that. They look like all the Rangers teams I've seen over the year.
Anybody see the great Gretzky up in the stands there too?
What's that? I'm sorry, Fuji.
I said the great Gretzky was there too.
Yeah.
That move that woman pulled when she kicked that puck back behind her, had the defender cross in front, and she was able to shoot that puck and beat
a hell of a move
and beat the goalie. Dude, that is unbelievable. And then big ups to her and the American women's hockey team. I mean dude, as much as I want to be able to be like, I could do that. I can't even skate.
I could do that literally a lifetime ago, but that's not anymore.
Yeah,
to get out there.
It's just such an unbelievable play.
My skates are downstairs, Coach.
They're
out. I look at them in the morning on my way out the door to work, and I'm like, not yet.
Who's wants lifetime skating?
Oh yeah, you want that filmed?
Yeah.
My ER
Let's see.
deductible is too high to go ice skating.
I get that. I do.
But here's the thing: the United States, I believe, didn't win the most medals.
No, they did. Norway did.
Not to take a shot.
No, Norway did. Norway did. Are you ventriloquist, Fuji?
I knew you were second.
That's impressive.
United States has never been good in the Olympics, though, in the wintertime.
No, I think this is the most medals they've ever won in the Olympics, right? Or in the Winter Olympics. 33.
Yeah, because Norway won 41 total.
41. Yeah. And Italy was nipping at our heels at 30. I got the whole list up here.
Yeah, there you go.
2021, Apollo Ono, speed skater, winning gold. That was like that's a big time memory that still lives in my head till this day. The year I graduated high school, it just, I don't know. My dog was named Apollo. I watched this Japanese American guy race for freaking American gold and just change everyone's mind about everything. It's just unbelievable. So yeah, 2001 Apollo Ono racing for American gold in the speed skate. It's probably one of my favorite memories of the Winter Olympics. What are some of your guys?
1994. If you're asking me about like memorable things from the Olympics, things that I remember that I'll never be able to get out of my head, Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan in 1994.
Oh, God, yes. Well, yeah.
When Nancy Kerrigan got somebody bashed her kneecap in with a club or whatever the heck it was, a metal pipe, I don't know what it was, and then you find out later, it's a pipe, and then you find out later that Tanya Harding was behind it. Mind blowing, like that's crazy scandal stuff.
Tanya Harding.
Yeah, that was.
I go farther back than you guys. I mean, Dorothy Hamill in '76 when she won the
gold medal,
women's gold medal in women's figure skating. Obviously, the Miracle on Ice, like Fuji said, Eric Kiden winning the speed skating for the men for the U.S.
What about Peekaboo Street? Didn't she win it for?
I think she won a downhill. I think it was the downhill, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Who's the girl that just hurt her leg? I mean,
Lindsey Vaughn.
Lindsey Vaughn.
Yeah, she won a lot of gold medals.
She went down that mountain on the tore ACL.
Yeah, she just came out today and said that they saved her leg.
I saw that. I saw it.
Yep.
Yeah. They might have could have had it amputated if they didn't do surgery. So
It was a bad crash. It was hard to watch. It was a bad crash. It was bad for her in that moment. You hate to see it because she's been such a great competitor. But the last couple of years, it's been her demise. It sucked. It sucked to watch.
Brian Garrity checking in. Eddie the Eagle. Eddie the Eagles, I guess another memory there for
Eddie Belfour for Canada.
Yeah, for some of our folks there.
former Chicago Blackhawk, by the way.
So look, if you want to get into those old Blackhawk teams with Steve Smith and Chris Chelios and Jeremy Roenick and Tony Amante with Belfour, and then I was a monster hockey guy back in the day. I was huge hockey'sman. Not as much today. Not like I don't follow it as feverishly as I used to because I kind of have to step back and take a broad spectrum with what we do. But
yep.
Yeah, and the reason I know all those rosters so well is NHL '94. All day long, I used to play that on the Sega Genesis.
Showing your age.
Thanks, buddy.
Like the original EA Sports.
What'd you say?
7 years old, my friend.
Is that the one where is that the one where you if you cross check them in the middle of the ice, their brains would come out on the?
No, that wasn't that. That was 90. It wasn't. I don't think that was 94. I thought that was NHL 95. No, maybe 93. They did the brains 1 year. They did the brains 1 year, and then the next year they didn't do it.
Right.
There's a whole bunch of figure skaters from back in the day. Peggy Fleming was another one. Women's singles.
In the 60s, Peggy Fleming, yep.
Scott Hamilton in the 80s.
Scott Hamilton was a beast.
Yes.
Christy Yamaguchi in 92.
Tim Hamilton, isn't he the guy who originally did the backflip?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Right? And
I modeled my figure skating career after Scott Hamilton.
Yeah, me too. I did a triple backflip.
Christy Yamaguchi was another one.
Yeah.
Oh, Christy Yamaguchi, yeah.
Tara Lipinski.
I liked Tara Lipinski. Who was the one from Oksana Bayul?
Yeah.
Am I right on that one, right?
She got off.
I remember that. Because look, as American as a show can possibly get, there was other names of other countries that you remember. The guys remember the Jamaican bobsled team, which I was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, that was great, actually.
Yeah.
What did they? Well, no, that was fiction. I was going to say that movie.
That was not fiction.
John Candy. No, the John Candy movie.
The movie was fiction.
That was based on a true story, Fuji.
Yes.
But it actually happened.
Never saw it, but
the movie's not. I guess.
Just checking in, you got to give it up. Yes, it's in 24 years this Olympics to get figure skating gold. Absolutely huge. There was a couple of breakthroughs in these Winter Olympics. Then figure skating and the men's hockey, women's hockey. But it was so refreshing to see all of these people, coming together, going over there and representing us so well.
Absolutely. Sure. So, all right, let me get this out there. What's your favorite Winter Olympic sport to watch? Mine is, like I said, anything on a sled. All right, I love the skeleton where you're going down head freaking first. They're going 90 miles an hour down these turns and all this crap. I love it. What is something you guys like?
I like hockey.
You want to see?
I like hockey, obviously, but remember when ABC Wild World of Sports used to come on?
Yes.
Jim McKay did the throw of victory and the agony of defeat. What's that ski jump? What's that called?
The long jump?
Yeah,
is that what it is?
Where they come down the
the big hill and hit it, and it's like that high jump or whatever the hell it is.
No, the agony of defeat video. I like that. Whatever.
What's the one where they like ski across country with rifles and like
Oh
shoot?
yeah, that's
What is that called?
Yeah, it's like a triathlon or
yeah,
something.
cross-country triathlon.
That'll irk me for a while until I remember the name of that.
Yeah,
But
that
used to be neat to watch.
yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Yeah.
Hockey, bobsled, and luge for me.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much they're my top three for sure. I like to watch the downhill skiing too. It gets exciting to watch.
The snowboard, the invert thing.
As a cornhole athletic, as if hours of curling. There you go.
Yeah.
Biathlon. Thank you, Bri. It was the biathlon. That's what it was called.
The snowboard where they go down into the fucking trench and they do all the flips and shit. That was fun. I enjoyed watching that.
The pike or whatever.
Yeah, where they're like the half pipe or whatever. And
They should encourage trash talking and curling. I think it would be more. Or you should be you let it go, and they're doing the brushes and stuff. You should be able to like go back, take a drink.
Yes, a million. You should absolutely be able to crush beers. We'd probably all be in the Olympics.
Yeah, make you spin around the back. That's what they should.
We have a curling team right here, right now.
Listen, I'll tell you right now. If there was a beer Olympics, I would be more than honored to win the gold every year because there ain't nobody touching me. I'll tell you that right now.
About the Olympics they had in Revenge of the Nerds.
Curling is as strategic as a good game of chess. Yes, it is. Well, I'm sorry. One more time, Fuji. Let you chug your water there first.
For those that seen Revenge of the Nerds back in the day.
I've seen Revenge of the Nerds.
When they had those Olympics, when they're riding the tricycle and drinking beers and
how do you
one guy falls over.
Oh, fucking great.
What's a frosh?
What's the fuck is a frosh?
Yeah, but I think I'd go against any country and just straight beer drinking.
Yeah,
I would get a team. All right, look, I'm going to give you guys a little backstory here. I'm going to give you guys a
beer drinking team.
I'm going to give you. All right, I'm going to give you guys a little backstory here on an event that we used to do, which is no longer allowed, no longer sanctioned, but we used to do it. I'm a former mummer.
Is it a case right?
No. If any of you know what the mummers are down in Philly, and so we had different mummers clubs. They had an event. They had an event every year called Boozapalooza. Boozapalooza was 7 guys on a quarter keg to see who could drink it the fastest. I remember one year, and if you heave, you leave, you're out, and you're in a taped off square. It came down to myself and another gentleman versus teams of 7, and we smoked them. I'm telling you, this is my thing. If there's one event, like if they could make something, God, I would represent my country. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd be a part of your fucking team.
I would absolutely. You might be an alternate, Alan. I don't know.
I'm too.
Beer pong.
Ready. Let's go. I'll drink for my country. I'll do it.
Beer pong in a blizzard.
Yes.
Beer pong in a blizzard. There you go.
I'm stoned out. I'm done. I'm done after this storm.
Yeah, you're all tired of the snow? Well, I mean, if you're going to be in the beer pong Olympics.
No.
You can't be tired of the snow. You got to,
I'm sick of this
you gotta stick your cans in the snow, keep them icy cold, and ready.
Alan, did you see this one thing? You have a driveway, right?
Yeah.
Did you see this one thing? Like I saw it on Facebook, and I instantly thought of people like yourself. So I don't know how we got into talking about this, but it is what it is. We're off the rails, and we're allowing it today. You take beer cans and set them in your yard sporadically, and then when it snows and they get covered as you're shoveling, they're like little presents you find.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're frozen.
I thought about.
They don't freeze. They don't freeze that fast.
No, I thought about doing that, but with my luck, I would forget where they were, and I'd end up scooping them up in the shovel and sending the fucking can that I'm trying to find into the fucking snow and fucking, 2 weeks later.
It would be running late for work, not be able to shovel your driveway, pull out and run over a bunch of them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All of a sudden, it's Miller Lite's exploding everywhere. Yeah, I'm back to Jeepo, bro.
So Ryan mentioned the difference in the difference in the how incredible the 1980s team win was. But what were your thoughts? What went through your mind for you guys this time around watching the men's ice hockey win the gold for the first time in almost 50 years? Let's be honest.
46 years to be exact.
Yep. I had to watch it back like 2 or 3 times because I didn't see it go in. You know what I mean? So it was like
on a snowblower over them. That would be my
one. Like I rewound it like 3 or 4 times till it was just it was unbelievable. I mean, it really was.
Sort of anticlimactic for me, just from the standpoint of before the Olympics started, everybody expected the U.S. and Canada to be in the gold medal game. Now, I'm sure it was 50-50 on who was going to win the gold medal game. But again, I'm happy for the U.S. team on both sides of the coin, the women's and the men's. But I guess, you had to be there for the 80 Olympics. Again, everybody was an amateur. Going into that, this time around it was a little less euphoric, but when you watched it live, and a lot back in the 80s, that was 1980. A lot of it was taped. So, to watch them going against the Russians, everybody thought they were going to kick their ass. The Russians were just going to walk all over them. When they won that game, it was just, and you got to remember the Cold War was still going on.
Mm-hmm.
You had this big red Russian machine, and they just, when the Americans won that, and then they went on to beat Finland in the gold medal game, it was just, you were just wow. You were just floored.
Well, to me back then, I'm like, beating Russia was, I don't want to say it was larger than winning the gold medal, but that team, like nobody gave that team a chance. Jim Craig,
it was like throwing the finger at him.
Michael Ruzioni, Kenny Morrow, Dave Christian.
Yep.
And it was amazing. Like you said back then, Al Michaels called the game. And Ryan, is just to piggyback off what you were saying as far as the Cold War, Brezhnev was the president, and I think there were a couple of years in there that Russia boycotted the Olympics after that.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I think the 84 Summer Olympics they boycotted.
They did.
Los Angeles.
Yep.
Cole County Entertainment checking in. Canada was cocky as ever this year. # American Proud. I love it.
Well, I'll say that shot that went in, I hate to bring this up, but kind of reminded me of, I saw flashbacks of Patrick Kane.
Yeah, buddy.
Flyers.
Thought the same thing.
At first, he didn't see the puck go in.
Nope.
That's why I do that. That's why I had to replay it. I rewound 4 or 5 times.
That was like the Eagles winning the Super Bowl at the end of 52.
Yeah. When the ball bounced around 3 or 4 times, and you were like, wait a minute. Did we? Did it?
I'm a Blackhawks fan, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on either. So I heard the crowd screaming. I'm like, what are they screaming for? And then,
So you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, a Chicago Blackhawks fan. What are your other teams?
Celtics.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Pittsburgh Pirates, okay.
Boston Celtics.
That's an interesting
people are all around the world in sports.
Now look, there are human beings that walk this earth, okay?
Really?
These people, shut up, food. these people are special kind of individuals. The Laker, Yankee, Dallas fan. Those people are just there's something. I happen to know a couple of them, but that's an interesting. Where did that come from? Right, like I said,
ring chaser.
Fuji's he's a putz. Look, the Pirates. I've been a Pirates fan ever since the '70s. Everybody was around me was a Yankees fan and a Phillies fan. They were obnoxious. First of all, that turned me off. I liked Roberto Clemente, Willie Stargell, Dave Parker. Just fell in love with the Pirates. The Celtics because of my grandfather. My grandfather was a big Celtics fan. So I started rooting for them. Hockey, I didn't have a team. And then the guy I went to college with was from Chicago. And I just, okay, I'll give hockey a chance. So I just started rooting for the team he was rooting for. Just followed the Blackhawks. And then used to be a Cowboys fan. I tell this story all the time. Was a Cowboys fan for the longest time. And then back in like 2010, 2011, got sick and tired of Jerry Jones's bullshit. Couldn't do it anymore. Started rooting for the Chiefs when Alex Smith was there because Kansas City Chiefs were the original Dallas Texans. Not a lot of people know that. And then I think it was Tex Schramm, Gil Brandt started
in Kansas City.
Lamar Hunt did not want to compete with a second team in Dallas, so he moved the team to Kansas City. So until Jerry Jones is gone, I don't wish anything bad on the man. I can't. He is taking a once proud franchise. Fuji, he knows what I'm going to say. He has fisted Cowboy Nation for the last 30 years.
That sounds personal.
I love
Alan. So you missed. Neff was a Cowboys fan up until like 2010. He said, and he just couldn't do it anymore with Jerry Jones. And
do you still have your Cowboys stuff?
Yeah. Do you still have your Cowboys gear?
I've got some jerseys and stuff. Marion Barber got my Eggman jersey. I would have liked to have got a Randy White. Randy White was my favorite Dallas Cowboy of all time.
Were you a fan of Babe Offenberg?
No, not at all. But that's just Jerry Jones for you.
Chocolate, or you friends?
I didn't know you.
GM doesn't stand for general manager in Dallas. It stands for fucking general moron. Is what it stands. That's what he is.
What if Kansas City Swan bombs this year? You still going to root for them?
Yeah.
So
we went right after the in Fuji's words, the ring chaser.
Why do you call yourself the ring chaser instead of
Kansas City hadn't won a Super Bowl since 1969. Okay. The Blackhawks went 60 fucking years without winning a
Stan Mikita. I'm showing my age.
Like I said, Celtics because of my grandfather. That's why I started rooting for the Celtics. And the Pirates haven't been to a World Series since 1979, Fuji, so shove it up your ass.
Kiss my ass in Macy's window.
Take
a cheek. Pucker up, Buttercup.
That'd be a good float, Fuji.
Welcome, folks, to the rails, and we're off of them right now, which is fine. 100%, absolutely fine. At least we can all agree on American sports on our Olympic team.
Anybody see that commercial yesterday where they had all the rivalries? Like sitting next, they had a lady, the Yankees or Boston fan, and they were doing all the rivalries in sports. I forget what it was, but it was pretty cool. They showed a guy in an Eagles coat and a Cowboys fan at a bar.
Yeah, I did see that.
Giving the other one a beer. They were doing Packers and Bears.
What was it? Was it for because we're all USA? Was that what it was?
Yeah, everybody can put their aside for 2 weeks. We're all on the same team. I thought that was pretty cool.
I would probably. I would probably
You-
still start a Dallas sucks chant at the
Oh,
You guys
Olympics.
ever ever see Fuji's Robert De Niro imitation?
No, that's
He won't. He won't. He
Put
won't
it out
do
there,
it. Though.
Fuji.
He won't,
Let's go.
he won't do
Booge,
it.
let's see it, Booge.
I can't. You make
Jump
me-
jump on the comments right now if you want to see Mike Fuji do a Robert De Niro impression, please.
I
Somebody.
can't. You're making me laugh.
Well, let's get it together here, Fuji.
Hey,
I don't jump in the comments.
nobody's going to ask anyway.
I'm gonna jump in them right now.
You're jumping in the comments to ask.
Ask
Come on.
everybody in your houses to do. Chime in.
Oh
Talking to
my
me.
goodness.
There he go. There he goes.
Are you talking to me?
That's pretty good, Fuji. Oh, that's
I
phenomenal.
wasn't
Drinks.
making fun of who. Yeah.
Drinks
you
are
were.
on the house.
A little bit. Go ahead, Fuji. Do it. A little bit. You're doing it a little
You
bit.
insult them a little bit. You're a little out of order yourself. So get us some drinks down here. Get us drink. Billy, drinks are on the house.
That's great. Billy Bats. Well,
It's the face,
look,
though. It's the
I don't, need
face.
no, I don't need nobody to break up my party. No,
Before we-
man.
You gotta do the face for at least 5 seconds, man.
I just
Yes.
did.
You gotta do the face.
give me a mobile boss answer. Alan, what does that mean?
A mob boss. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Fuji screen frozen.
Look at how the screen's frozen.
Fuji. There ain't no mob boss. Shit. He's
Oh,
over there.
The screen froze.
I'm no good. I'm no good. Well, I wish I had an experience. Look, before we get out of here, I want to put this up there one more time. God bless the
Send a
U.S.
letter to Canada.
Who's it going to?
Canada. It says, "Dear Canada, you."
Won't you fly free,
Ah, my favorite. Well, look, Ryan, thank you for jumping in with us. We appreciate it. Fuge, if you're stuck out there in the interweb somewhere, frozen, dude, send up a smoke signal. We'll come get you, buddy. We love you, Fuge.
Yeah.
So for Ryan Neff, for Mike Fuji, for my man Alan Andracavage, I'm Tom Kelly. This is Pattison Ave Phanatics Show. God bless the USA.